Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Foxborough. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flacco looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's got this down to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Flacco. He gets this one to Johnson. How did he stay on his feet? And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And it's caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Flacco. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry there to make the grab. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Graham. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Throwing on 1st down. Graham. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. Graham. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A 1st down carry for Davis. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Graham. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Graham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Flacco's throw complete there to Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw, sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go pass again with Flacco. On target to his man, Likely. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Flacco. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's Flacco. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Graham on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Graham to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pass taken. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out...
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here playing the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Operating off play action. Flacco flushed out right. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. And they go play action now. Graham. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. It's a gain of 34. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Graham. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now it's Graham. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Graham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Flush to his right. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Graham to throw. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Back to throw. Graham. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So really a nightmare of a first half for him, Charles. His 2nd lost fumble already.
And when they hand us a stat sheet, Brandon, and we see 2 lost fumbles, we usually think quarterback or running back, don't we? It's not often you see guys on the perimeter lose the ball like that.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole...
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So we've an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Second half starts with a run by Davis. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Out of the shotgun, Graham. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Graham.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it is 42-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it again here with Davis. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Flacco eluding the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Flacco escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Joe Flacco taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens just continue to roll.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turf.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate time.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Up the middle to Davis. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been...
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 69 yards.
And the Ravens continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he fields it cleanly. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been
launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being in it.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 2nd down, here's Graham. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Graham will throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Graham going to look to throw again.
Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. And
now off to the races down the right side. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throw left side complete. That's James. And down inside the 15 he goes.